Well, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Minecraft for our survival series. Episode number 39 here, and my goodness, we are getting close to that time of year where everything starts to get hectic again. I mean, I suppose it's already that way because I've just been frantically prepping for my personal holiday celebrations. And again, by the way, happy holidays if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, well then I hope you just have a good month. Suppose I should get some stuff written down today. I'm going to continue working on our eastern mining outpost because, of course, in the last episode we barely got a start on it. We just kind of built a rudimentary square of cobblestone and didn't really do anything in it. So I think we're going to try and further develop at least the interior. I would, of course, like to make it a nice-looking building on the outside, so we're just going to have to get a bunch of resources to do that. Shouldn't be too bad, though. It'll just sort of come naturally with what we're doing. Now, that's kind of really all I had for today, because the other stuff, well, I had some other things, but I was going to save them for the next episode, so really, the only other thing that I have that's not continuing the Eastern Mining Outpost is building some snow golems. Snowmen, snow golems, snow monsters, creatures of the night, whatever you wish to call them. I would like to make some, because they feel very fitting for this particular time of year. I mean, it's certainly cold enough for them. I don't know about in-game, but for me, yes, I am freezing right now. I'm cloaked in very thick clothes, and I'm still a little cold. But I will make do for now. I suppose we should get that done first, because that's going to be probably the simplest thing to do here. It shouldn't take very long. And it's just something to get decorated around here. Now, I do know that there might be some slight troubles with building them around the house. Because, A, they track snow everywhere, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but it could possibly disrupt some things, maybe. But the other thing is, if it just so happens to start raining at random, they will pretty much instantly melt and die, which will be very sad. So I have an option of either building them here and trying to either cover them or just hoping that it doesn't rain, or I can build them in the adjacent snowy forest biome that we have. We don't really have that inhabited yet, so to speak, or we haven't really laid claim to the land, but we could build them there just for safety's sake, because I know that it doesn't rain there, it snows, of course. Whatever the case, we do have to go grab some snow, because I don't have any. Pretty much none at all from what I can gather. Even though, from what I recall, also, where did those red sheep come from? Could have sworn that I dyed all of them. Whatever the case, from what I recall, I swore that in a previous episode I broke out some snow in the, very strange incident of the floating snow that instantly vanished. I took particular entertainment to that moment, and it seemed like you guys did as well. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as I did. So I think I can just use a shovel, and I just click on this really fast. And it gives me snowballs. And then I think it's just 4 snowballs to a snow block, if I recall correctly. We'll see if I do, because I don't remember. Just trying not to break out all the dirt at the same time. Okay, so that's 48. That'll make us 12 blocks of snow, which is enough to make 6 snow golems. I think we could use some more, frankly. I would like 10. Which means we need, how many? 20 snow blocks. So, 2 more stacks of 16. It's all that mathematics. I haven't been in a mathematics class in a long time. It has been at least 2 years, if not more. I don't even remember. I totally lost track of time. I don't know. Time kind of blurred for me after I entered university. But, I don't know. It's fun. Of course, right now I'm on winter break, so I'm losing that sense of routine, but it's the holidays. The routine kind of vanishes anyway. Like, now is the time to just sort of laze around, and when you're not busy wrapping presents or decorating or baking 4,000 Christmas cookies, which I was doing. Earnestly, it was 4,000. You just sort of sit around and watch Home Alone and do whatever you want, really. Which is nice. I enjoy it. It's different. Especially to someone who's as used to work as I am. So, I think I'm going to go with the former of the two options that I had previously, which is to just put them around the place and hope that they don't ruin everything. The problem is there's so much stuff here already. You know what? We will have a... How am I going to do this? I gotta think about this maybe a little harder than I initially thought. If I just put one up in the treehouse, that could be a little goofy. You know what? I think I will. Let me go up here, because this also provides pretty decent shelter from above. Now, I need more room than I have to build this. Okay. So, do that. There you are. Hello. You seem indifferent. Welcome. Already making yourself at home, I see. Please don't fall down the hole. That would be really sad. Now, one thing I know you can do with these guys, if you don't like the look of their, silly pumpkin head, is you can shear them. No, you can't. Why can't you? I was told that you could do this. I guess I was lied to. Well, sorry for punching you. But, yeah, I guess I'll just leave you alone up here because I can't take your head off. I could have sworn that was a thing. Maybe I'm a few versions behind, I know that, so it might be in a slightly newer update, 1.6 or something, but I don't know. I was told that you could do that, and it seems that I was deceived. Either way, you're still cute. I like you. And welcome. I'm just going to leave you up there to tend to whatever tasks you need to by yourself, and then I'm going to go build some more. Where? I don't know, just anywhere, really. I'll just build a veritable army of snow golems. The wintertime calls for you. Just don't do anything stupid or walk into water and melt. There's 4 of them. Oh, they're already making themselves known with the snow. Goodness, this place is going to be completely snowed over by the time I probably wake up tomorrow. In game, probably. Not even in real life. I'll just put them around the place. Why not? Get festive with it. Just, I mean, if I have the option, I might as well. I'll even put a few around the Christmas tree. I also put present tags on the presents. And I would show you what's in them, but we gotta wait until as close to Christmas morning as we can, which will be next episode. So it'll be a little bit of a late Christmas, but I hope you guys don't mind, because of course I imagine that you all will also be fairly busy around that time, or if not, at least I will. I know that I'll be super occupied with stuff, so it would be a little difficult for me to record a Christmas morning special episode. So I hope that you can understand. And thank you in advance for your consideration. Oh, they're already going over there. I'm afraid of them going to the waterfall, because they might just instantly melt and disappear. I don't know how that works. I hope that they don't. Where'd the one go? Oh, in here? What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you hiding away? Just plotting evilly? I mean, fair enough, really. That seems like an ideal sort of spot for an evil villain snow golem lair. So, I'll leave them to tend to their own activities, and for now, I need to head east. Because east is the direction of my new building. But of course, for that, I'm also going to put my notebook down because I don't need it. Go over there. I need building materials. And I don't have a lot, actually. However, I know for a fact that I put my outpost in an incredibly lucky spot for resources because it is totally surrounded by forests and mountains on pretty much all sides. I think I did cobblestone, so I'm probably going to have to go mine some cobblestone. Other than that, that's probably about all I can do for the building side of things. I'm probably going to want to start establishing a mine shaft in there. It's not going to be as official as this one because, of course, it's a distant objective, and until I get that rail network established to go out there easily, it will be kind of inconvenient to travel to because it's a couple hundred blocks. It's running and walking over an ocean, but we will make do for now. So I'm going to leave these snow golems in their new home for them to tend to themselves as they see fit, and I'm going to go off and do some work in the distance. Of course, we did get our rail path started that goes out there, but we are nowhere near finishing it. Or nowhere close to finishing it is what I'm trying to say with words. I'm an English speaker, and yet my own first and really only language is providing me with great difficulty. I think it's more my fault, but whatever. We do have our nice little hidden away beach cove here with our sort of coastal getaway. But we don't need to visit here for now. We're just stopping by to rapidly grab a tree so I can, thank you for the achievement I've gotten 5 million times. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It just loves to. I just needed to craft a boat because I didn't have one. I know where I left my previous boat, and I totally forgot about it. So I guess I'll go and park this boat close to that one as well. So we're looking for roughly the same landmass. I vaguely remember where yeah, this is the sort of little inlet area with the cool bay. And then up over this hill is at least the rudimentary beginning of our eastern mining outpost. You know what I should have grabbed or made? I should have made a bed, so that way I have the option to sleep in either location. But very conveniently for me, there is a sheep right here, and I do happen to have my shears handy. And 2 wool. Not bad, but still need 1 more. Luckily, there's more sheep around. Very lucky find, actually. I mean, if I didn't find them there, I was probably going to find them just over the hill, really, because it's a plains biome. Those kind of animals tend to spawn here a lot. It looks not horrible from a distance, but then you get up close and it's evident how incredibly basic it is. We will just have to make it work. So the primary thing that we need is not only a bed, so we can just quickly sleep if we need to, because we're probably going to be spending quite a bit of time out here if it proves to be a lucrative mine. Just put it, I don't know, like here? For now, sure, why not? We need not only a roof, but also the materials to make a floor. Now, I started the roof in oak, and I'm probably going to finish the roof in oak as well, because we have plenty of oak lying around. But the floor is really up to our interpretation. We can kind of do whatever we want there. So, and we have actually quite a myriad of options around us. We have jungle wood over there. That is a huge, tall hill that those trees are on top of. That's kind of epic looking. We have the option of jungle wood, oak wood as with the roof, or we could even do birch, or if we're feeling really experimental, considering the fact that we have a pretty large coastline desert-looking thing off to the north. We could do sandstone floors. It really all just depends on what I want to do. It is my building, after all. I don't know. Well, first of all, let me get this this roof finished. I could do a flat roof. I think I'm gonna do a flat roof with just a little bit of a... I'm probably gonna use slabs to do a very basic incline. I'll show you what I mean in a second, but for now I just need to get something over our heads so the evils can't get in. Not like that. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's not going to be a large building for now. I would love to expand it to be all grandiose and beautiful, but it's an outpost. It's for gathering resources. It's probably never going to be the most beautiful thing anyway. Okay, now I'm going to use the remainder of my wood, literally all of it, to make a bunch of slabs. And then I'm going to go up onto the roof. Well, I'll start here, but I'm just going to go all the way around. Just do a little bit of a design thing here. Not like that. It's struggling a little bit. I always struggle with building roofs. I don't know what it is about it, but there's weirdly a lot of precision involved, at least in this game. Ouch. I should have seen that coming, but unfortunately, I totally forgot and was oblivious to the consequences that I was about to face. No matter. At least it didn't, like, totally destroy my health and kill me instantly, which would have been bad. See, I'm just doing a sort of a very minimal roof slope, and I'm probably going to stop at this level because I want it to be sort of a short roof, and of course I don't have enough. Rats. So I need to go out and chop down one more tree. I think I've done a jungle wood building. I think I might go sandstone. That, and of course I'm looking at the fact that I have basically no durability left on my axe, but a ton of durability left on my shovel. So I'm basing it off of that primarily, really. That should be enough logs to do what I need to do. I'll just plant some more trees. Gotta reforest, give back to the environment. Get that, and then I need to go build a bunch of slabs. See, that looks better now already. It just gives it a little bit of something to differentiate it from just a box. It's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but it doesn't have to be. Again, it's a resource depot, so it's never going to be anything like magical, beautiful, eloquent. We're not building like the Ritz-Carlton here. I just fell in a hole again. I really need to, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I should really make that even more significant of a cover, but I'll do that in a second. Okay, finish this incredibly awkward looking roof. What time is it? Okay. Making pretty good time, really. So, I should also light up the outside of this, because that'll hopefully dissuade mobs from ruining everything. Does this have a center? I think it does. I can't tell. Is it symmetrical? Well, let's find out. The answer is no. Well, at least I can fix it. That'll work. I suppose that will work for now. That there. That. Okay. There we go. And I think I also want a little bit, since I brought glass, I'm also going to build a little bit of a window into here. And it'll just be a little tiny one. Well, not tiny, but I won't build many windows on this thing. Just enough to look outside, get an idea of what's going on. And that's going to be our main big window, probably. What happened on this side? Goodness, that does not look correct at all. Well, let me fix the symmetry on this. That's better. Is it? Yes, it is. So I'll put one 2x2 window in the back here, and that should be not like that. That should be enough to see for now. Nothing, we don't really need a ton of windows. Now, it's sandstone time, with a conveniently located desert. I don't know how much sand I need, but I hope it's not that much. I know the floor is going to take as much building as the roof did, so it's going to take a little bit more than a stack of sandstone. Also, I don't know if there's a more efficient way to do this. I'm sure that there's a way to find sandstone, but really I should have just grabbed the stock I already had, because I had a bunch of it, but oh well. I'm also going to get a little bit closer to the microphone, because I realized how distant I was. You know what? I'm going to grab it. That's better. Yeah, I didn't want to sound distant, because I was, like, weirdly leaning away from it. Okay, so let's find out if I can just craft sandstone. Is it like this? Yes, it is. Oh, it's 4-to-1, though. Okay. This might take a while. Is there a more efficient way to do this, then, I wonder? If I dig down far enough, do I get sandstone? Yes, it looks like it. But of course it's buried under sand, so kind of makes it difficult anyway. Yeah, so I might just have to quarry out a little hole and then just get all the sandstone I can. I cannot see anything. Guess I'll try and do this as quick as I can and then run off, because this is also not exactly the most friendly location. Okay, there's actually not a horrible... There's a pretty decent amount of it down here. Just had to look for it. Trying to light it up so you all can see. And I'm also trying to prevent myself from suffocating. Like that. Okay. Yeah, not bad, really. Just gotta dig down far enough until I can actually start getting it. Well, we already have 54, which is actually not bad. But I think we probably want about, to be safe, a stack and a half. So we need either to mine out more of it from beneath the sand, or to just get a bunch of sand. I favor the former. But both of them will sort of come naturally as a result of each other, so... Let's grab that. 1764. Maybe enough? I wonder if anything historically interesting happened in 1764. I'm sure that something did. But I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, I just got done with my History of Modern Europe class, and we didn't cover that year because it was kind of out of our scope. I think we started with the early 20th century. So unfortunately that is out of my realm of expertise, but I'm sure someone knows. Alright, I thought I would also like to clarify about the sheer ridiculous quantity of Christmas cookies that I'm making. My family is, well, at least my mother's side of the family is very serious about Christmas. Like, it is a serious celebration that we commit a lot of our time to. I don't really quite recall why. I just know that it's a big thing, and it involves the whole family. And one of the biggest parts of that is making a ridiculous amount of Christmas cookies. Oh, I typed WW on accident. And I typed W again. Making a ridiculous amount of Christmas cookies is a tradition in our family. This year it's probably one of our highest quantities, about 4,500 that we made in 22 different varieties. Because we give away all the Christmas cookies to pretty much everyone we know. Not just the members of our family, but also just a bunch of our friends as well. So we need to have a lot of cookies. And so that's why we bake so many. It is a bit absurd hearing that number. Oh, no, I don't want to sleep in the bed. But that's just how we do it in my family. I don't make the rules. I just work here. Okay, so I actually didn't need as much sandstone as I thought. How much did I need? Well, just a hair over a stack. Like, literally probably 6 or 7 over a stack, and that actually looks very classy. I enjoy that a lot. And with the convenient amount of spare wood that I have in my inventory, we can go ahead and make a few chests to start our storage here. Probably like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll just store whatever I brought here in here. I think that was about it. Yeah. Should be good for now. Now, where do I start mining? Now that I've made this place look nice? I don't know. Probably starting somewhere down here in the naturally placed cave where I already was. Well, there's lava down here. That's interesting. I'm going to try and avoid that because me and lava have a complex relationship with each other. As in, it's killed me before. These caves don't really look very deep, at least on initial inspection. But they will be a good starting point, not only for gathering stone and whatnot, but also just for digging into. Hello, scary noises, I know. So, like, if I just get my spade here, dig this annoying gravel out of the way, and I'll grab some iron while I'm down here, because why not, really? This will just be a good place to start digging down from and see if I can find anything. I'll try and limit this episode because I mine so much and mining is not really that entertaining, but what can I do? Eventually I'm going to need this stuff anyway, so... And we're in new territory. Who knows what we'll see? Because it is definitely different. Oh, it's raining outside. I don't know if it was raining earlier. It might have been. But I do enjoy the rain. Not raining in-game, of course. It's raining outside of my actual house. I suppose that would make sense, given that it's winter. And winter's the wet season here. It's weird, the weather here. It's very... It's very, like, extreme one way or another. Like, it's 6 months of brutal, non-stop heat that is trying to kill you, or it's 6 months of freezing, bone-chilling rain and snow that is trying to freeze you to death. I tend to prefer the latter because you can generally sort of fix cold by just putting more layers on. You can't really do the same for heat. And look at what we found. I don't see anything amazing yet, but I see that it goes on for a bit, so who knows what's down there. If we run into another mine shaft, I'll be slightly surprised and probably also a little bit annoyed, but who knows what it has in there, really. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of iron in here, which is really nice, actually. I do not want to use my cobblestone. Hello? I should have this in my inventory. So I don't get... So I have the option of... Did that work? Oh, it did. Stay away from me. Yeah, one shot. My super powerful bow. Tons of iron, wow. It is a little dark. I'm just trying to light it up as much as I can. Well, our iron is definitely probably going to be sorted after this. Let me see if I can build up there without ruining everything. Yeah, lots of iron. Not much of anything else that I'm seeing so far. We're probably not deep enough for diamonds. Yeah, no, we're only on Y36. I cannot see hardly anything. I don't know if that's the same for you all, but I can't see basically anything at all. Maybe I should turn my brightness up because it is only on 60. Maybe having it just maxed will help me see a little bit. Not really. Well, if I can map this place out, this is pretty good so far, actually. Lots of... Of course I would run into another one of these. What was I just saying? Of course I would. It's only natural. Well, we're going to leave that for not now. And I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't... Every single cave, I swear, I purposefully traveled far away so I would get away from the mine shafts I already discovered. And lo and behold, here's another one. Well, at the very least, it's full of rails. So I can, oh, that looks fun. At the very least, it's full of rails that I can steal and use for my own operations. This is already so convoluted, and I don't want to explore it right now. But looking at the vast quantities of resources, I am not disappointed with it. I'm seeing tons of gold, iron, coal, and no shortage of ominous hallways, which is probably a sign of something. I don't know. I'll just go back up the way I came, and we will leave this whole cave for later. But we did manage to dig into one that does have plenty of stuff to offer us, which is really nice. I don't know if that was lucky or what, but I'm going to say that it was lucky. Oh, there's tons of XP down there, but there's also a creeper. Can I hit you? Oh, I did. You probably just need one hit. Yep, got you. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Why are there so many of you? What? No. There are so many creepers in this particular section of the cave. Yeah, we need to get out of here. I do not want to be in this section of the cave anymore. So I'm going to leave. We will leave this for later, but we did get a very nice, kind of perfect tunnel directly into the center of it. So we will definitely be coming back to that, probably next episode, to investigate that mine shaft and plunder its resources. Now, oh yeah, and it just goes straight out to the surface. Well, that's awfully nice. And then you just go up here and drop off all the things. Wonderful. I think this will work out just good. Just good? That was a strange sentence. I think this will work out just great. I'm gonna grab my 7 rails. Totally useful and definitely not pointless. And I am going to go on a run back to the main base so we can start expanding our rail. Because we have about 15-ish minutes. 12 actually, but that should be a good amount of time to hopefully, if we're very lucky, we might be able to actually span this short ocean crossing in that amount of time. That would be very nice. I don't know about the viability of that, but I hope we can. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the distance we have to travel, roughly. And, of course, I broke my boat again, so I have to go over there. Yeah, so depending on what part of the peninsula I go to, probably that one. So if I just hook a left around this little hill with that, and then I go out straight from there, we should be able to cross in the least amount of rails. And then we will have the at least a bridge, which will allow us to get over here pretty fast and reusably, most importantly. All right, And as the sun sets and we go off to, probably go to bed, we can, I don't know, admire our builds. I mean, they're pretty. I like the big hearts. I wonder what our snow golem friend is doing up there. Was just contemplating, really. He's just having a philosophical think as you admire the stars in the sky. Well, you know, I mean, you do have books up there, so maybe you'll become our base's great philosopher. My goodness, the snow is already making itself known, but that's making it look rather festive around here. This will give you a treat. There you go. Sorry about that. I just cracked my knuckle directly into the microphone. I don't know why I did that. Well, it's rail time. I don't remember where I put them. Probably in the place where I'd store everything. That would be a logical guess, but you never know. Yes. And then I also I didn't need the lever, at least not now. I need our smooth stone. I only need 2 stacks of this, technically. And I probably won't need any of my, That's probably good for my inventory bar. Or my hot bar. I don't know how to say words. Well, maybe by the time I come back, this whole place will be covered in snow. I mean, it'll be festive. So, we just need to continue to build out that direction until we either run out of rail or run out of time. I expect the ladder. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The powered rail goes there. Like this. And then I'll go out another 10. 3. Or I guess I could just build the bridge first. That seems like a better idea. So I just need to hook out to this little hill over here on the over there, because that is the closest to the other landmass we're going to be able to get. I guess I'm just building this out. Nothing fancy right now, just a single block wide bridge of smooth stone. So let's go until I get roughly central to that little outcropping over there. And then we'll just build out straight to it. That's probably about the best we're going to get. So let me just go this way for a while. And how are you all doing? I hope well, as always. I've been doing fairly well, just, of course, busyness with holiday season, but it's all coming to a close now as we more rapidly approach the big day, I suppose. I mean, cookies are over. Cookies are pretty much finished, and presents are done as well. So really, it's just kind of, at this point, waiting until that morning. And then, fun times. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing all on that day, but I'm definitely going to be going around a lot. I know that for a fact. We may not have enough rail to actually get out here. Depends on how much further we have to go. Not that much farther, but I know I brought more. Oh, I was only using a stack? No, wait, was I? I don't remember. Hopefully we have enough. If not, then oh well, really, because we'll make more. And the important thing is that we aren't running out of powered rails, which is the thing I was worried about. Okay. So it's a little bit long, but it's not too bad. So let's just run all the way back to where our rails already are. And then we just build rails for a while. Probably for the next 6 minutes. Okay. I guess I'll just build just the unpowered rails for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, that's awfully inconvenient. No, I'm just gonna move that one back so I don't have to change the entire bridge area. Whoops, I just realized that I was building without even thinking about the gaps. Well. Oh well. Let me just put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Break that one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's do this. Stupid math. Oh, I had exactly that many? Really? Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough. I mean, it's actually not too, we're pretty close. Like, really, we're not as far as I thought we would be. But we don't have enough. We will build more in the next episode, but for now, let's just get these powered rails placed in and then go back home and cross off some goals and call it a day. All right. One more to build here. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough powered rails for this. Assuming that this even works, we should really, what's the word? Test this, because I haven't done that yet. Just make sure that we can actually, you know, use this and it will work. Put that. We have like almost, nope, not that. We have almost exactly the same amounts of quantities of all the things in my hotbar right now for rail building. Kind of cool. So I just do this for a while. I also need to, so I'll need to run off and grab a minecart, but I can do that pretty quickly. And it's in the same... Is it? Do I have a minecart ready? I don't know. I don't think I do. Alright. Well, that's that done. And we're definitely gonna have to, like, light this up with, like, proper torches and stuff when we flesh it out a little bit better. But for now, the basic structure is there. I don't know what's happening to my voice. My apologies. It's giving up on me, I suppose. Yeah. We will get it lit up and, like, make it look fancy when we actually get the whole network established proper, but for now, we just need the basic structure, and I think that we've got that pretty well figured out. How did you even... Wait, where have you been? How did you get on the roof? How did you do that? What's next? I'm gonna see you up there. Did you go down in the mine? Doesn't look like it. Let me cross off that. I suppose we can cross that off as well. And then just besides grabbing a minecart and testing what we have, that's gonna be about it for this episode. I'll just throw all this stuff in my temporary chest when I get back. Which hopefully shouldn't be too long. And where is our minecart? There it is. So hopefully this has no hiccups and we just get to where we need to go without any issue whatsoever. Hello, snow golem. Just having a nice stroll by the waterfall. I would too. So we put that on the... Whoops. Press that and then we go. It's not the, oh, it is actually pretty fast. Nice, I don't even have to hold anything. Well, it seems to work. And yeah, this is most certainly faster than boating or swimming. And it requires no hunger, either. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this so far. I feel like this is going to be awesome when we get it done. It's weirdly floating, but that's an issue that we can resolve later, probably. Just get in. You can even go F5 and look around as we drive. Check me out. in my glowing armor. Woo! Oh, sorry about that. That was not good. My apologies. Hopefully this doesn't send me flying backwards if I click it at the right time. There we go. I wonder, what has happened to my arm? My arm, like, broke or something. Oh, well. Well, I think that that's probably about it, then. I'm just going to put away all these random things in my temporary chest, and we are coming up right perfectly on time here. How wonderful. Well, we got that developed. We built our eastern mining outpost, and we festified the place, I suppose, if you want to phrase it like that. And you know what? I feel pretty good about all that. Feels like a good, progressful episode. Even for the shortened time, I feel good about what I did. And I hope you did as well. Alright, that should be about it. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of the Minecraft Survival Series. If you enjoyed it, feel free to press the like button if you really enjoyed, or even press the subscribe button on my channel if you'd like to catch future episodes. I always appreciate getting feedback and support in the comments. I always endeavor to read the comments as soon as I can and respond to them. And I appreciate all the advice and the support that you give me. I am forever grateful, and it helps me better my experience of the game and your experience watching it. Well, as always, thank you very much, and goodbye.